article. Article, as you know, article. So articles, what are articles exactly? Articles are nothing but you can say these are, what adjectives. Articles are nothing but these are, you can say, determiners. Yes or no? So article can be called in other name, you can call it determinants. Determinants will be kuhozai for a, and it play a very vital role in our day-to-day English communication. In our day-to-day English communication, these articles plays a vital role. What a vital role play karanti karono. Jetiki prayer noun, whatever countable nouns are there, singular countable nouns especially, they cannot be used without article. That's why articles are there in English. इंग्रजी रे आर्टिकल रे सृष्टि होवार कारण ही सेया जे सिंगुलर काउंटेबल नाउन जहा अछि से सिंगुलर काउंटेबल नाउन गुडा का एकला व्यवहारभूत हेई परंती नहीं. That's why articles are there in English. So the question arises here, how many articles are there in English? English रे केतेटा आर्टिकल छन्ते? There are 3 articles in English. 3टा आर्टिकल, एक हला a, 2 हला an आउ 3 हला the. A, N and D. There are 3 articles in English. 3टा आर्टिकल छन्ते इंग्लिश रे आउ 3टा आर्टिकल को 2 भाग रे भाग कराइछि. These articles are divided into 2 type. 2 प्रकार भाग कराइछि. कोन कोन? What are those? प्रथम हला एक नंबर हला definite article, definite, then indefinite. Definite and indefinite articles are there. Definite and indefinite. And the is your definite article, and A and N, these are your indefinite article. दोटा होची definite article, आउ A आउ N होचंती तमरा indefinite article. ठीक अछि. So now the question arises, sir, why the is definite article? The definite article कौन पाई हला? काहे कि why it is called definite article? The reason is that if you are using the before a noun, जदि कोनोसी noun पूर्वरु आमे the व्यवहार करू, जेमिति that is that means I am talking about this particular duster, a certain duster. If you are using the boy, that means you are talking about a certain boy, a particular boy you are talking about. That's why the is called definite article. कारण यहाँ certainty express करे, definite जिनसो accept express करे. That's why it is called definite article बोली कहा जाए. तापर आला बोले A and N. A and N को कौन कहा जाए? Indefinite article. Indefinite, not definite, indefinite. हमें समझते जानी दिवा. If it is not definite, then it is called indefinite article. Getting me? If it is not definite, then it is indefinite article. Like if you are using a book of mine is damaged. गोटे मोर बही अच्छी, बहुत सारा बही अच्छी, से भीतर गोटे बही कौन जी डैमेज हो जाए. So I am not talking about a particular book. Among all those books, one book is there that was damaged. Getting me? So this is what we call, this is the difference between definite article and indefinite article. Indefinite article और definite article भितर एटा होची पार्थक्य वा difference. तो वर्तमान में देखिबा पिले the. अच्छा एठी may I ask you a question? The और the कोटा ठीक pronunciation, which is correct pronunciation? किछि लोक and the. तो आप तमे जदि रायगुडा गुणपुर रिगार्ड जीवो सेठी से कहबे दा. Normally तमे जदि कोस्टल बेल्ट को जीवो सेठी कहबे से the and the and the both can be used. So now can you tell me what is the difference between these two pronunciation, the and the? Which is correct pronunciation? Who can tell me? Vowel sounds re the, okay, Kira Sindhu, and consonant sound re the. बहुत बढ़िया, सुंदर. Vowel sound, before vowel sound we have to use the aeroplane, the elephant. Yes. तो पहले वर्तमान देखिबा हमें uses of definite article the व्यवहार वर्तमान देखिबा हमें दीटा को सेक्टर रे कोन पाई what are the different uses of article the, definite article the. तो प्रथम कथा होउछि The definite article is that article which is used to point out a particular person or thing. ମୁଁ ଯେମିତି ଆଗରୁ କହିସାରିଛି, to point out a particular person or thing. The first rule, to point out a particular person, person or thing. ଗୋଟେ ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦିଷ୍ଟ ଜିନିଷ ବିଷୟରେ, ଗୋଟେ ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦିଷ୍ଟ ଲୋକ ବିଷୟରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ସେହି ସମୟରେ we must use this definite article, the first rule. And second is the is used before a singular noun. The is used before a singular noun that is referred to indicate a whole class. So while you are talking about a whole class of a singular noun, at the time you can use what? The. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଯେମିତି for example, the dog is a faithful animal. Here we are talking about all dogs. The dog is a faithful animal. I am using the before dog. Then you can say the Bhagavad Gita is a foremost and secret books. You can say the rose is the sweetest of all flowers. So these are some examples that can be taken while talking about that particular usage of the. Rule number 3. What is 3? The is used before a noun made definite by the addition of a phrase or a clause. The is used before a noun made definite by the addition of a phrase or a clause. କୌଣସି phrase ଆଉ clause ଗୋଟେ noun को ଯେତେବେଳେ ତା ଆଗରୁ ଲାଗିକି ତାକୁ justify କରେ, ସେହି ସମୟରେ ଆମେ କ'ଣ କରେ? ଦଟା ଲଗାଏ. For example, the man on the road is the collector. Look at the example. The man on the road, look, on the road is the collector. The man on the road is the collector. This is there is a man outside. The man wants some food. There is a man outside. ଜଣେ ଲୋକ ଅଛି ଯାହା ଲାଗି the man outside ଆମେ ବ୍ୟବହାର କଲେ, and the man wants food. So these are the example. Okay. So then we can go for rule number 4. What is rule number 4 then? Rule number 4 is what? The is used before a noun by definite. Okay, already. For rule number 5 is there. Is used before a noun which is only one given situation or context. Only one. ଯେତେବେଳେ କୌଣସି ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ କହୁଛେ ଆଉ ସେଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ହିଁ ଅଛି. If that is one only, କେବଳ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ, that is used before a noun which is the only one in given context. ଗୋଟେ ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦିଷ୍ଟ ଜିନିଷ. ଯେମିତି the classroom is big but the common room is small. Okay, this is the school, college, university we read in. ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ particular ମାନେ ଏଇ ସ୍କୁଲରେ ମୁଁ ପଢୁଛି, ଏଇଟା ହେଉଛି ସେଇ ସ୍କୁଲ ଯୋଉ ସ୍କୁଲରେ ମୁଁ ପଢୁଛି. In this case, okay, let us go rule number 6. Rule number 6 is what? 6.3. The is used before the names of ocean. ଲେଖିବା names of ocean, seas, then canals, mountains, gulfs, names of countries, deserts, forests, group of island, valleys. I repeat, यही सब पूर्व कौन लगे? कौन name of oceans, seas, rivers, mountains ranges, gulfs, then names of countries, deserts, forests, group of island, etc. ଏମାନଙ୍କ ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଆମେ କ'ଣ ବ୍ୟବହାର କରୁ? the ବ୍ୟବହାର କରୁ. For example, you can say the Indian Ocean. ଏଠି କ'ଣ ହେଇଛି? ocean ଆଗରୁ ଦ ଲାଗିଛି. The Pacific Ocean, ଏଠି ବି ଦ ଲାଗିଛି. ସାଇନ୍ସର ଆଜି ଫିଜିକ୍ସର ସିଲେକ୍ଟିଭ ତମେ ପାଇଯିବ. You will get your selective question of physics today, okay? And tomorrow I'll give you chemistry, and the next day I'll give you biology. The next day I'll go for what, IT, etc. Okay, don't worry. So the Arabian Sea, look, the Arabian Sea. Then you can say the Ganga, name of a river. Then the Suez Canal, name of a canal. Yes, na? So this is what we call the UK, name of a country. So this is what I told, it is used before name of oceans, seas, river, canals, mountains, gulfs, names of countries, deserts, forests, group of island, valleys, etc. এই সবু আগুরু কোন লাগে দ লাগে। রুল নম্বর 7 पैसिफिक ओशन क्षीर सिंधु पैसिफिक ओशन प्रशांत ओशन कहीं लिखिब बाबू प्रशांत ओशन ही नहीं इंग्लिश रे पैसिफिक ओशन so okay rule number 7 seventhly the is used before the names of sacred holy books sacred pavitra holy books mananko okay the names of sacred holy books epics institutions shows cloths musical instruments kon kon sacred holy books, then epics, काव्य, institution, संस्था, shops, बड़ा बड़ा दुकान, clubs, बड़ा बड़ा club, तापर musical instruments, ये सबू आगे भी कौन लगे द लगे। उमेश, I have already given 2022 selection question of English. Today you will get selection question of physics. Tomorrow you will get selection question of chemistry. Day after tomorrow you will get selection question of biology. Yes, I'm giving one after another. Don't worry. Option A, the Ramayana. Look. Example A रे आमे देखिबा the Ramayana. Ramayana होची गुटे कोन महाकाव्य ता आगरु ए लागिला. Then you can say the Mahabharata, the Bible, the Vedas, etc., etc. You can say the Young Men Christian Association, institution, name of institution, the Gopabandhu Club, name of club. He can play the harmonium as a name of musical instruments. तो मुझे कहली तुम मन को कौन it is used before what are those holy books, epics, institutions, shops, clubs, and musical instruments. Let us go to rule number 8. 8 number rule. Eighthly, the is used before an adjective in the superlative degree. The is used before an adjective in the superlative degree. Adjective रो superlative degree आगरू द व्यवहार हुए. Adjective रो पिले adjective रो तीनटा डिग्री अच्छी तीनटा डिग्री अच्छी ठीक अच्छी. What are those 3 degrees? One is absolute. Then superlative. So these are the 3 degree of adjective. So like if we'll write good, then we can write better, then we can write best. Good, better, and best. Good, better, and best. Good is your absolute degree. Better is your comparative degree, and best is your superlative degree. Did you get my point? These are of class 1. Class 1, class 2 रो पाठ पिले एटा खाली जानिबा लगी. Okay. So absolute, comparative पहले तुलना करबा पई व्यवहार हुए, and superlative means what we use for among all समस्तंक पई आमे व्यवहार करो. तो एठी कोन हुए ये जो सुपरलेटिव डिग्री, whenever we use this superlative degree, जते बेले आमे सुपरलेटिव डिग्री टा व्यवहार करो, we use the या पूर्व द व्यवहार हुए. जेमिति the best, the most beautiful, the most attractive, the tallest, the youngest, the eldest. So we use the before superlative degree of adjective. Okay, let us go rule number 9. Rule number 9 टा कोन पिले 9 टा होची the is used before ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers. So there are 2 type of numbers. If we divide the number को जदि हमें लेखिबा शैली दृष्टि देखिबा नंबर 2 प्रकार हबो. कोन गोटे हला cardinal CARDINAL आ गोटे हला ordinal. Ordinal कहले 1 2 3 4 etc. and cardinal कहले कोन पिले first, second, third etc. ये जो first, second, third ए माने होचंदी ordinal number, and 1 2 3 4 ए माने होचंदी कोन cardinal number. तो ये जो ordinal number रहिला first, second, third प्रभुति रहिला या पूर्व कोन व्यवहार हुए the. We use the before this ordinal number. Let us go to rule number 10. 10 number rule कौन कहे that the is used before names of newspaper, train and ship. Names of newspaper, train and ship. Look at this. Newspaper, train and ship. नाम तो न्यूज़पेपर कहले कौन पिले न्यूज़पेपर कहले खबर कागज देन ट्रेन रेलगाड़ी नाम देन शिप जहाज मानकर ना सो एमान पूर्व आम कौन व्यवहार कर द व्यवहार करी द इज यूज बिफोर द नेम्स ऑफ न्यूज़पेपर ट्रेन्स एंड ship. So you can say the Times of India, you can say the Hindu, the Statesman, the Sambad, the Daritri, etc., etc. Like you can use the Konark Express, the Karmandal Express, the Tapashwini Express, the Utkal Express, the Lokmanya Tilak Express, the names of train. Like this, you can say the Titanic. Yes or no? So this is what we call the name of newspaper, train, and ship. This is rule number 10. Then rule number 11 was, yes, 11 is there, na? No, 11 is completed. Rule number 12 is there. 12 is what? That is used before singular nouns, which are name of unique things. Which are name of unique things. Unique कहले कौन पिले? No अन्य अनन्य जहाँ को कहिबा हमें. Unique. जेमिति Earth is a unique planet. Sun is a unique planet. Like this, you can say Einstein was a unique scientist. So what happens? The earth moves around the sun. Look at this. The earth moves around the sun. गोटे ही जिनस जोटा एग्जिस्ट करूची ता आगरु आमे द लगेबा. ओके, रूल नंबर 13. 13 कोन कहूची बिले? 13 टा हला द इज यूज्ड बिफोर द नेम्स ऑफ द डायरेक्शन. नेम ऑफ द डायरेक्शन दिग मानंक आगरु व्यवहार हेई थाय. दिग मानंक आगरु जेमती you can the sun rises in the east, the sun sets in the west, the east. Before the name of direction we use the. Question. Okay, rule number 14. Rule number 14 is what? The is used before the names of races and nation. Race जाति एवं देश मानंक आगरे. Race and nation. Like the Hindu worship Lord Krishna. The Hindu worship लॉर्ड कृष्णा. हिंदू माने भगवान कृष्ण भगवान को पूजा करते. हिंदू आगुरु हम कौन लगेले द लगेले. लाइक दिस यू कैन गो द हिंदूज बिलीव्स इन द कास्ट सिस्टम. So the Christians love the Hindus and the Muslims equally well. So this is what rule number 14. Rule number 15. There is used before an adjective when the man is completely understood. When the man is completely understood, we use the before an adjective like this. The rich should help the poor. The rich should help the poor. माने एठी धनी लोक माने गरीब लोक माननको साहाय्य करबा कथा. It is understood to us, so we are using before rich the, before poor we are using the. Next we can go rule number 16. 16 number rule कोन बिले? The is used before comparative degree of adjective. Comparative degree of adjective when there is a sense of proportion. Sense of proportion व्यक्त करिबा पई. proportion कहले अनुपात व्यक्त करिबा पई दटा comparative degree सहित भी व्यवहार हेई थाए. For example, the more you demand the less you get. The more you demand the less you get. जत्ते तू अधिका डिमांड करिवो सेते तते कम दिया जीवो. नहीं. Then rule number 17. 17 number rule. What is 17? Rule number 17. That is used before when proper nouns used as common nouns. जेते बेले proper noun सबु common noun भलिया व्यवहार हेई थाए सेते बेले आमे द व्यवहार करी थाउ. जेमिति भुवनेश्वर is the Mumbai of Odisha. भुवनेश्वर is the Mumbai of Odisha. एटी भुवनेश्वरटा जदि भी प्रॉपर नाउन एटी कौन करिचे हमें भुवनेश्वर इज द मुंबई ऑफ ओडिशा. ओडिशा रा मुंबई बोली कहा जाए. माने मुंबई भलिया गोटे सिटी अछि आ भुवनेश्वरटा भी मुंबई भलिया सिटी. सो दुईटा सिटी हे गेला एटी कॉमन हे गेला. सो भुवनेश्वर जदि भी दो इट इज अ प्रॉपर नाउन इट इज यूज्ड हियर एज अ कॉमन नाउन. दैट्स व्हाई वी यूज द बिफोर इट. नेक्स्ट इज द rule number 18. 18 number rule kono? What is rule number 18? That is used before famous historical events. फेमस हिस्टोरिकल इवेंट्स आगुरु द व्यवहार हम फेमस हिस्टोरिकल इवेंट्स नॉट ओनली हिस्टोरिकल इवेंट्स बिफोर फेमस हिस्टोरिकल इवेंट्स द इज यूज बिफोर famous historical events. So the French Revolution took place in 1789. 1789 मसीह फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन होता. Look, this is the example. Rule number 19. 19 number rule. 19 number कौन बोले? The is used before few hundred thousand आगुरु the व्यवहार होता है. 10,000 or the 10,000. You mustn't write 10,000. The 10,000 of years followed the first year. गोटे ठेकुआ को 10,000 ठेकुआ फॉलो करूथिले. I spent the little money I had. I spent I lost the few books I had. मो पाखरे जो किछिटा बही देला सेटा भी मु हजेई देली. The few, the little. Okay. Next, rule number 20. 20 number rule कौन बोले? 20 number rule होची the is used before certain titles and famous building. Titles and famous buildings. बड़ा बड़ा जो प्रसिद्ध इमारत अट्टालिका सब अच्छी आउ टाइटल्स जो अच्छी ता आगे व्यवहार हुए जमती अलेक्जेंडर द ग्रेट टा गोटे टाइटल दैट इज यूज फॉर अलेक्जेंडर. सो अलेक्जेंडर द ग्रेट, अशोक द ग्रेट, अशोक आगे भी द ग्रेट व्यवहार करूँ आम, अशोक द ग्रेट, अकबर द ग्रेट. सो दिस इज व्हाट नेम ऑफ द टाइटल्स. लाइक द ताजमहल is a name of a famous building. The Red Fort is a name of a famous building. We are using in this case. Rule number 21. 21 number rule कौन? 21 number rule है the is used on the of the parts of body as a means of possessive adjectives. जेते बेले हाथ बा गोड़ तमर जो लिम्स अच्छी मनुष्यर शरीर अंग प्रत्यंग अच्छी possessive means हिसाब रे possessive adjective हिसाब रे व्यवहार हुए ता सही जगह रे कौन हुए द व्यवहार हुए. फॉर एग्जांपल राम struck me by the hand. Ram struck me by the hand means by the hand means by his hand. His hand तो possession लगी व्यवहार है जी थी ओनरशिप लगी ता हाथ रे से मते मारिला. राम struck me by the hand. Okay, rule number 22. 22 number rule कौन बोले? 22 number होची the is used before adjective of comparative degree as a means of selection. जेतबे मीन्स ऑफ सिलेक्शन हिसाब रे कंपैरेटिव डिग्री को व्यवहार करिबा सेही समय रे कहबो कौन हबो बिफोर एडजेक्टिव्स कंपैरेटिव डिग्री एज अ मीन्स ऑफ सिलेक्शन. अंकिता इज मोर ब्यूटीफुल ऑफ द थ्री सिस्टर. अंकिता इज मोर ब्यूटीफुल देन द थ्री सिस्टर. तीनटा भौणी मध्य रे अंकिता होची सबुठु सुंदर. गेटिंग मी? सो व्हाट हैपेंस एटी सिलेक्शन करिके हमें कहू जे. रूल नंबर 23 कौन बोले? 23 टा होची the is used before proper noun when it is qualified by an adjective. Proper noun when it is qualified by an adjective. So कौन? What is it? The great Caesar, the immortal Shakespeare. Look, the great Caesar, Julius Caesar को एक great बोली को आई. Then the immortal Shakespeare उनको the immortal Shakespeare बोली को आ जाइए. Last rule of uses of the is used before the first chapter, second chapter, third chapter जेते बेले हमें लिखुछु फर्स्ट चैप्टर, सेकंड चैप्टर, थर्ड चैप्टर या पूर्व हमें कौन लगी थाउ द व्यवहार करी थाउ. सो द फर्स्ट चैप्टर, द सेकंड चैप्टर, द थर्ड चैप्टर, लाइक दिस वी यूज. सो दैट्स ऑल द यूज ऑफ स्पेशली द आर्टिकल डेफिनेट आर्टिकल दी ए आउ एन रो व्यवहार भी ऊपर बहुत सारा रूल अच्छी बट आई स्टिल डोंट वांट टू टेल यू ऑल अबाउट दोज थिंग्स. सेटा तुम निजे पढ़िबो. दटा टिके डिफिकल्ट थिला बोली पिला किछि मते कमेंट करिथिले. दैट्स व्हाई आई टुक द क्लास. ओके, सी इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. बाय बाय. स्टे हेल्दी.